Curious George and the Runaway Elephant. "It's a beautiful day, George," said the man with the yellow hat. "Let's go for a drive in the country." They got in their little blue car and drove off. On the way, they saw the fairgrounds where the circus was getting ready for a show. "There's John, the owner of the circus," said the man. "Let's stop and say hello." John looked worried.
"One of our elephants has run away,"
he said.
"We've been looking everywhere."
"George and I are taking a ride into the country. We'll keep an eye open for him," said the man, and they drove off. They stopped at a field full of haystacks. "George," said the man, "you may play here. I'll go and get some coffee, and I'll bring you back an ice cream cone." It was a perfect day to play in the haystacks. George ran from stack to stack. Finally, he hopped on the biggest haystack of all. Suddenly, something moved under him. First, there was a little bump, then a bigger one. And then, George felt himself being carried away. He was riding on the back of an elephant. George held onto the elephant's ears as they started towards town. Soon, they were in the middle of Main Street. Cars stopped to look.
"What's that?"
shouted a driver. "Somebody get them out of the way," yelled a woman. There was a big traffic jam. A police car screamed down the street.
"Elephants aren't allowed on Main Street,"
shouted one of the policemen. George was scared. It was time to get away. He tugged on the elephant's ear. At the end of the street was an old warehouse. The door was open, and they ran in. George climbed down and closed the door. Now they were both safe. Or were they? The police car came down the street.
"They've got to be here,"
said one policeman.
"How far can an elephant and a monkey go?"
said the other one. Suddenly, there was a big roar.
"So that's where they are,"
said the policeman.
"Let's go." "All right, you little monkey. Where did you get that elephant? You two are under arrest."
George was scared. A crowd was gathering in front of the warehouse.
"That's him,"
a driver shouted.
"He nearly caused an accident,"
said another. "Incredible. A monkey riding an elephant down Main Street," said a lady. Just then, the circus people came running in.
"That's our lost elephant," said the owner. "Wait, officer. If it wasn't for George, we might never have found him." "Well," said the policeman, "in that case, I guess we'll let you go." "But George," said the owner, "the next time you find an elephant, tell us first."
"How would you like to ride the elephant back to the circus?"
"There you are, George," said the man with the yellow hat. "I've been waiting for you. Don't you want your ice cream?"